Merry Christmas, everybody. Um, I was just looking up Louise Wise Services, which is an adoption agency here in New York. And I was looking at a an article that was talking about how a woman had to give up her son to adoption at the time. I believe it was in the 1960s because she wasn't able to take care of him, and her and the man that got her pregnant were not able to have the funding to take care of the child. And so the article talked about how the adoption agency actually um, would adopt children that were twins or triplets or more, and they would separate them for experimentation purposes. Now, I did make a video that's probably been deleted by some of my perpetrators because they don't want this information getting out. But I always was curious about if I had a twin, and supposedly in some tarot card readings, I have a twin. Um, Another thing that came to mind is one of my exes, Angel Martinez. I remember he sent me, when we were still talking, he sent me a text message of a image of a girl. And I had had people tell me numerous times, oh, um, she looks just like you. There's a girl that looks just like you. And then they showed me a picture and I'd be like, that doesn't look anything like me. And, but this particular Angel, he just knew me so well. But this particular picture he sent me, it was a girl that was on a commercial. And she did. I had to take a second look. I looked at my phone and I was like, is that me? I was like, is that me? Because she really did look like me. But her hair, yeah, she looked just like me. Her hair, her skin tone, her smile, her eyes. Her smile was different. Her teeth were better than mine. Um, but she had a butt chin. I don't have a butt chin. It was very prominent, like Michael Jackson. So I was like, what? So is this what they do with people that are chosen or people that are targeted individuals? We are used for experimental purposes. We are what, put into adoption agencies, cloned probably at birth, so that we do have, if not cloned, you know, some families do have twins, triplets, quadruplets, etc. That might have to give them away. I do understand that that's a possibility. But since cloning has been around since Dolly in the 60s, 50s, I am inclined to assume that because we still haven't fixed the scenario that we need a womb in order to create a cloned child, that this is probably what happened. They had people artificially inseminated with two or three or whatever, or just, since race was so extreme that they included all of that into the adoption agency. And Louise Wise Services also was very intricate about um, adopting Jewish families. So my great grandmother, who I knew as my grandmother Oma, she was Jewish and she was a Holocaust survivor. So yeah, I don't know if I am a twin. I still don't know, but I am curious. Like I said, if the government would have asked me consent to experiment on me, I would have consented. But I guess it's kind of hard to ask a baby to consent, right? So I guess I'm in it for the long haul. I've already been in 39 years, right? Anyhow, Merry Christmas. God bless. I hope everybody's doing well. This is a very interesting journey for me. I'm going to tell you, the 5D is very different than the 3D. But yeah, always keep an open mind and educate yourselves. And I will keep on letting you guys know as long as I don't get hacked and all my stuff gets destroyed. I'll let you guys know my findings.